You're watching Iowa High School volleyball on the Central Iowa Sports Network. We're in the Wolves' Den at Waukee Northwest High School for a top 10 showdown as the Ankeny Hawks go head-to-head against the Waukee Northwest Wolves. And hello, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on this Tuesday night here on the western edge of the Des Moines Metro. I'm Hunter Phillips, and as we're starting to wind down here in the regular season, we'll take a look at the Class 5A rankings entering tonight's contest. Ankeny Centennial, they're right there at number 1. Pleasant Valley coming in at number 2. Ankeny ranked number 3 in the state. Dowling Catholic at number 4. Indianola checking in at number 5. Then you have Waukee Northwest here at home coming in at number 6. Cedar Falls checking in at number 7. Waukee at number 8. Cedar Rapids Prairie 9. And then rounding out that top 10 is Iowa City High. So Ankeny comes in, winners of 7 straight. And they have been soaring, led by a talented and versatile senior class that has helped put up incredible numbers across the board, which we'll get into throughout our broadcast here tonight. But awaiting them on its home court are the Waukee Northwest Wolves, again ranked 6th in Class 5A. The Wolves are coming off a runner-up finish at the Urbandale Invitational, where they came up shy against the top-ranked Ankeny Centennial Jaguars there in the finals. They're a young, energetic squad that are looking to carry the tradition from last season's state championship team. So again, it's all about building momentum before regional play, postseason play begins across the state, and 2 of the best in Class 5A will be going head-to-head here in a best of 5 sets if needed. So Ankeny will be on the left side of your screen. There are starters being announced here tonight, coming in with a record of 32-4. Meanwhile, for Waukee Northwest, a record of 24-7. And this will be the 3rd time this season that these 2 teams have met. And so for Waukee Northwest, again on the right side of your screen, here are their starters tonight.
Coaching staff for the Wolves, head coach Volleyball, assisted by Bruce Van Epps, Jennifer Stanek, Haley Rampart, Addison Walker, Francis Laguzi, Allison Webb, and Brianna Kramer. Officials for tonight's contest Lauren Mock and Richard Claw.
So those are the lineups for both teams. We'll take a break for the national anthem. When we come back, first serve here in Waukee on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
The world is going electric, and Metro Heating and Cooling is leading the charge. Just like Tesla revolutionized how we drive, we are transforming how you experience comfort by offering electric air source heat pumps. Experience the unparalleled efficiency, comfort, and savings, and the best part is, it's more affordable than ever. Receive up to $3,000 off a qualifying Train home comfort system. Join the electric revolution with Metro Heating and Cooling and enjoy a smarter, greener future today. Visit our website or call us now to make the switch.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you and I both know that you've been wanting to convert your drafty old wood-burning fireplace into a high-efficient gas one. Well, this is the perfect time. Heating Glow is making it easier than ever. If you buy this year between September 15th and October 13th, Heating Glow is giving a free vent kit worth up to $650, making it easier than ever to convert that old wood burner. But the best deal in years won't last, so come on in today. Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homemakers at 109th and Douglas.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Ankeny and Waukee Northwest set to go toe-to-toe here in this late season clash of top 10 teams in Class 5A. And speaking of those rankings, another peek at them right here. Ankeny Centennial, they're the team that everyone has really been chasing this year. They're at number 1, Pleasant Valley. There you see Ankeny, again, winners of 7 straight. Dowling Catholic, Indianola, Waukee Northwest, they're at number 6, followed by Cedar Falls, Waukee, Cedar Rapids Prairie, and then Iowa City High. These volleyball campaigns for both of these teams began in late August, and just in a flash, here we are in early October on the doorstep of postseason play. And certainly some big implications tonight for two teams looking to continue to build momentum and confidence going into regional play. So Avery Vogt starts off the serving as we are underway here at Waukee. And it is the Wolves that strike first. Again, coming off a runner-up performance at the Urbandale Invitational. Great serve, just into the back zone. We'll get a violation on Ankeny that will give the Wolves an early 2-0 lead. Vogt, a junior. A little bit of a different looking squad this year with not all 3 Vogt sisters out there on the court. A service error will give Ankeny their first set of serves tonight. Bailey Carlson is good as they come there at the libero spot. Wearing pink tonight, it is Cancer Awareness Night here at Waukee Northwest High School. Dig from the back line. Set there to the front angle. Both teams handling it well here early. That kill attempt goes to the outside, and we're tied up at 2. Ankeny winners of the Go Hawk Waverly Shell Rock Invite. Really impressive string for them up in Northeast Iowa, hoping to again build that here tonight. But a terrific ball sent there right towards the middle. Be a fun battle to watch. Ankeny team that's amongst the best offensively. Then one of the state's leaders in blocks is Waukee Northwest. Really going to make the Hawks work tonight. So after gaining an early 2-point lead, now it's back to a 2-point advantage here for Waukee Northwest. Dug by Coleman. Swung on from the near side by Ankeny. But then met up right at the net by a pair of Hawks, led by Cameron Scheib, excellent senior for Ankeny. So will be Grayson Adams, the sophomore, to serve here for Ankeny, one of the most efficient serving teams in the state, ranking in the top 5 in Class 5A. There is Carlson. That allows a good ball there for Hanfelt. Diving effort, but the Wolves began initially defending very nicely there right at the net. Worked to the far end. They're able to get the point to lead 5-3. London Taylor, the sophomore defensive specialist, with the left-handed serve. Big swing from the middle, but there is that defense from Waukee Northwest that comes up with the block in the middle. 3.2 blocks per set. That is 4th in 5A. Another swing by Taylor, but a service error. We'll make it a side out, and here goes Ankeny with Cameron Scheib. Scheib with over 500 career kills can just do a little bit of everything. For head coach Elizabeth Bathke, Waukee Northwest gets back on the board. And it will be Anna Peltz checking in for the Wolves. And she will serve here for Waukee Northwest. Up 7-4 here in our first set, just getting underway here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. A dig there by Janowitz. Light touch over the center. Excellent defensive play by Janowitz once again. Brush over. Wolves trying to go for the power. Good end-to-end play. But then the Hawks slam the door shut on the kill attempt. And now the Hawks will be back to serve. Raquel Risk, the sophomore, checking in. Reagan Hanfelt to serve. Drops a beauty there in the low zone. But then a kill. Nicely placed there. Just inside, or outside rather, that 10-yard line where Ankeny just did not have anyone in position. It's 8-5. Waukee Northwest has been in control for really the majority here of this opening set. Tough play for Risk to be able to make there along that far antenna. Looking to make another quality placement here is Logan Vogt. But a service error will give it back to Ankeny. Logan, the youngest of the Vogt sisters. Older sister Avery, a junior. Logan, a sophomore. Older sister Cameron beginning her freshman campaign with a very good program at the University of Northern Iowa. Quick set, cleaned up by the Hawks. And then right from the center, Cameron Scheib has tallied again over 500 kills in her career. Will be playing at Bellevue University in Nebraska. Steinkamp, and there's an ace. This is an Ankeny team that leads the state in aces. Now with, counting that tally, over 860 on the season. Just big-time numbers put up by head coach Elizabeth Bathke's squad here in 2024. But the Wolves have been able to come up with answers just like that. Logan Vogt just ending that flurry by Ankeny. As we mentioned, the third time this year that these two programs have met. Block towards the middle. That's going to be a net violation. That just spelled trouble there. Right there below the center line. Really nothing there to go for Steinkamp. But making something out of nothing there initially are the Hawks. And Alana Coleman, the senior, checks in and she will serve. Just wanted to get some clarification. Was Avery Vogt on that last call there. As play continues. London Taylor unable to get out of the way there in the back row. Ankeny now 1 point away from knotting this one up. And it is just a tad wide there to the right. Better vision that time by the Wolves. Now we'll see Piper Ladwick, the sophomore, in for the first time tonight. Good dig, but the ball went right over, and that is such a key area for Ankeny this year, is on those overhits. That represents a golden opportunity for the Hawks, who won 2-0 against Waukee Northwest just about a month ago on September 7th. Ankeny also won earlier this year on August 31st, 2-1. But the first time competing in an all-round CIML match. Carlson, collected by Taylor. On the one hand by Scheib. And there to make back-to-back plays, Olivia Ike. Taking a little bit of time for the senior to settle in, but now Ankeny is in front 13-12. Back and forth first set. A little bit further back trying to go for the kill was Logan Vogt. The Hawks on a run now. Ankeny again winners of 7 straight. 13 of their last 14. Carlson sends it over. This time an attack from the middle. But Ankeny couldn't cleanly get it there. There with Reagan Hanfeld and company. Wolves trying to build a run. Just there on the boundary, staying inside. Cameron Scheib thought it was out of bounds, but well done there to get that ace to tie this up at 14. Too long on that particular try by Janowitz. So Grayson Adams back in to serve. Multiple lead changes, multiple ties here in this opening set. Service error by Grayson Adams will set things up here for London Taylor. Taylor, one of the team's leaders in digs. Quality option for head coach Jody Vogt. Free play here for the Wolves. See if they can strike down. And they do. Piper Ladwood with the kill. Just putting it where the defense was not was Ladwig, who averages 2.3 kills per set. Powerful swing and getting the kill. Their far side is Maya Ridgway. Ridgway, one of 9 seniors that make up this Ankeny Hawks team. Last loss for the Hawks came against their crosstown rival, top-ranked Ankeny Centennial, back on September 26th, and it was a 3-1 loss. Spreading the ball around, and it is eventually Reagan Hanfelt that slams it home. 2-point cushion here for Ankeny. Sent over by Shive. And excellent placement by Logan Vogt. So back to serve is Anna Pelds. Pelds, a 5'5" junior. Forcing it into the hand of Bailey Carlson. So attacking that back row was Pelds. Second set of serves here in the opening set. Carlson with the athletic dig. Glanced over by the Hawks. Back zone is there. From the near antenna, Carlson keeps it alive. And how about that rotation by Avery Cords? The timeout going to be called by the Hawks with Waukee Northwest up 19-17 and set number 1 on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
This is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you and I both know that you've been wanting to convert your drafty old wood-burning fireplace into a high-efficient gas one. Well, this is the perfect time. Heating Glow is making it easier than ever. If you buy this year between September 15th and October 13th, Heating Glow is giving a free vent kit worth up to $650, making it easier than ever to convert that old wood burner. But the best deal in years won't last, so come on in today. Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homemakers at 109th and Douglas.
Freshman Avery Cords with the latest kill for Waukee Northwest. She averages just under 2 per contest. 4th best on the team. That causes Ankeny to burn a timeout. This is about where the lead has been for both of these teams here in this first set. Ankeny has found ways multiple times to engineer comebacks. Wolves thought they had a for sure block. Another opportunity here for the Hawks. Near side, not being denied, is Logan Vogt. Vogt with 239 kills entering this match, which is 5th in 5A. Right over the net and curling down. Sometimes that's all it takes. Having to call their second and final timeout of the set. This has head coach Elizabeth Batkey with it being a 4-point lead for the Wolves on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
The DeArmond Ford Kickoff Event. Score big on a new 2024 F-150 XLT with 3.9% for 66 months plus a total savings of $8,250. Get a new 2024 Bronco Badlands with a total savings of $6,000 and special incentives on new Ford SUVs like the 2024 Ford Escape and Bronco Sport and the new 2024 Edge and Expedition with big savings. All at DeArmond Ford Indianola. DeArmondFord.com.
So just in a matter of 2 minutes, 2 timeouts called by Ankeny as things have slipped away a bit for the third-ranked team in Class 5A. Wolves gaining a rhythm, starting with their defense and their quality serves, which we saw just moments ago from Anna Peltz. And another ace put up by number 7. (22-17) Waukee Northwest. Trying to protect the Den here in a top 10 showdown. Good save by Grayson Adams. Carlson in the middle. Not there for Janowitz. Grayson Adams was the one that backed up Bailey Carlson, and that was enough to orchestrate a much-needed bounce-back point for the Hawks. And we do have a pause in the action here. Not sure if there's anything on the court. Just a little housekeeping needs to be done here. Make sure that the surface is suitable here for the latter stages of our first set. Just a little bit of condensation on one of the newest surfaces here in the Des Moines Metro. Certainly something that, as we keep going on through the match, make sure that that is all taken care of. So it puts us in a brief pause in the action, but back we go. Reagan Hanfeld. Just too much from Logan Vogt. A pair of Hawks were there to try to get the tool off the block possibly. But the Wolves have been on the prowl here in this first set. And now they are set point away here. Couldn't have orchestrated a better start here for Waukee Northwest. Carlson has had some challenges here from the back, too far. There from Logan Vogt. So after the misplay, side out, goes back to Ankeny. Maya Steinkamp will serve, but that will be after a timeout by Waukee Northwest. We will stay here. So well-placed timeout for Jody Vogt. He's been with this Waukee Northwest program since its inception, knocking on the door of 100 career wins at Waukee Northwest. This her 4th season. Had a great career at UNI. And now her younger daughter, Cameron, carrying on the family tradition up in Cedar Falls. So after the timeout, Steinkamp trying to make things tight here on the Wolves. From the center line, Logan Vogt just went off the palm of the hand. There in that quick set opportunity. Hawks still with some work to do. Set point. Quality serve But then taken care of there along that right side by Waukee Northwest and Avery Cords. And it will be Waukee Northwest that takes the opening set. They lead 1-0 here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals. So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
October savings at DeArmond Chevy GMC Knoxville. New Silverado 1500 Custom 4x4s with up to $8,000 off. New HDs with 5.9% for 84 months. 5 all-new 2025 Chevy Equinox in stock. Receive up to $8,000 off Sierra 1500 SLTs and $3,000 off new GMC Terrain. And we want your trade. Receive $300 to $500 more or we'll buy it from you. All at DeArmond Chevy GMC in Knoxville, Iowa.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Welcome back to the Wolves Den here at Waukee Northwest High School. Number 6 versus number 3. And it is the 6th-ranked Wolves that have the 1-0 lead, taking that opening set 25-20. Again, alongside our crew here tonight, I'm Hunter Phillips. The regular season winding down across the state. Waukee Northwest really put on a quality run there to close out the Hawks. They're in an opening set. See how the Hawks, who are on a 7-match win streak, are able to respond. They've gone to vote early on, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. There along that right side, that is Avery vote. See what adjustments are made here by Ankeny here in the second set after we saw some precision services from the Wolves. So a point here for Ankeny after that close play there at the net. And here is Bailey Carlson. Dumps it to the back zone. Wolves cannot clean it up. And it is 2-1 Ankeny. Can Ankeny, coming off a really good stretch up in northeast Iowa. The Wolves handled the first, but not the second there from Cameron Scheib. Defeated Janesville, New Hampton, Norwalk, AGWSR, Nevada, and Denver. So facing a variety of quality opponents from different classes. Lightly brushed by Scheib. Played over by Scheib. There on the free ball. And then it's taken care of by the Wolves. We get that kill to answer. So here is London Taylor. Scheib. Now it's Vogt. Good defense displayed by both sides. Scheib sees the opening and drops it down to give Ankeny the 2-point lead. Checking in to serve is Grayson Adams. One of 3 sophomores on the roster for the Hawks this year. Pounded right there from the center. And Carlson wasn't in a viable position to come up with the dig. So just like we saw in that first set, both teams trading leads and ties really through the first 10 portions of the set. Different approach from Vogt that time. Scheib tried to pin it in the corner, is unable to do so. And we are tied up at 4. Waukee Northwest defeating Roosevelt and Western Christian, a powerhouse from the western part of the state. They're the Urbandale Invitational. But then just came up shy against Ankeny Centennial, 2-0. But earlier defeated a slew of teams in the Southeast Polk Invitational, including Ankeny Centennial. So we have seen at times that when Waukee Northwest is clicking, they can go toe-to-toe with the best here in the state. Cameron Scheib is here to serve for Ankeny. And catching the Hawks off guard, there was Avery Vogt. Excellent court awareness by the junior. Carlson has had a little difficulty tonight. Set to the center. Brought back by Hanfelt. Carlson. Quick set over. And eventually the Hawks to get the point. So here's Reagan Hanfelt. Into the back zone. And from that center line, good power and precision by Logan Vogt. Again, 5th in Class 5A in kills, but also one of the state's leaders in aces this season as well. Towards his serve, just a little airmailed there, back line. Maya Steinkamp, the junior. Serving for the Hawks, who are looking to bounce back here in set number 2. Up by 2. Quality enough there from Olivia Ike, the senior. Valuable component of this team. 6'2" outside hitter. Took a little bit of time to establish her back in the opening set, but got things going and looks to keep things here for Ankeny, but a mishap there, double hit. Now we'll see if Waukee Northwest can take advantage of the misplay. Heike. And then swung on powerfully by Leah Januitz. Again, no seniors on the varsity level for Waukee Northwest. They honored the seniors from the JV level before the game. So plenty of names that you will get used to here in the years to come. But there to take care of business is Ike to make it 10-8. Brought over by Coleman. Initial block by the Hawks. Good dig from the back by Coleman. Two Hawks there, sent back to the Wolves. Unable to time the jump properly was Janulis. And the lead is now 3 here for Ankeny. Far side. Janulis is stopped. They've got a run here by Ankeny. And Waukee Northwest is going to have to call a timeout as the Hawks are up by 4 in the second set on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Welcome back to Waukee Northwest High School. Been a fun set and a half here thus far between two top 10 teams in Class 5A. See if this will get over the net. It will not. And just what Jody Vogt and the Wolves wanted out of the timeout to end a 4-0 stretch by Ankeny. And now the Wolves are going to try to build a string of points here. Play to the near side. And what a second set here for Olivia Ike. So going back to the last time these two met, it's a tournament at Valley High School. Ankeny took the first set 21-11. And then the second and final set 21-18. Ankeny having the edge in assists per set. Pretty even in terms of kills per set. But just came back to the defense by Ankeny, edging Waukee Northwest in digs with a 7-part advantage. Good swing from the ball by London Taylor, catching the Hawks off balance, and now it's down to a 1-point lead here for Ankeny. Taylor's been great here tonight from the serving spot. Has 31 aces coming into this contest. Ankeny hanging tough. Carlson going to be close here at the net. Advantage for Waukee Northwest. Now they get a proper build. Swung on from the far side. Kept alive by Coleman. That is why the Hawks are one of the best in the state. even after such a brilliant serve, able to work their way out of it. The lead is 2 for the Hawks. Back to serve. Grayson Adams. Play to the right side. Thing of beauty from Piper Ladwig. Had the Hawks spread out enough where just saw the opening right there in the middle. Play to the far side. 2 in the block are the Wolves. Carlson coming away with it. Scheib. Couple of light plays from both sides. Going back to the Heat is Ridgway. But then the Wolves get it right back. All starting from the middle. And then Logan Vogt putting the finishing touches on it, tied at 14. At one point, Ankeny was up by 4 here in this second set. But a timeout, and the Wolves have been strong ever since. Reagan Hanfeld smashes that one right here along the near side. Hanfeld will attend Iowa State. Boy, just set up beautifully there for Logan Vogt. So Vogt will serve tied up at 15. There was a 12-8 advantage moments ago for Ankeny. Beautifully placed by Maya Ridgway. Finding the groove here in this second set. Being able to mix the power, then also with those light touches to put the Hawks back in front. 2 hits. That goes against Janiewicz here in the front part of the zone, near side. Each team with a double hit here in this second set. Quick turn. Hawks are there. But a nice collective block. Avery Cords and company there. Just below the far antenna. Waukee Northwest taking the opening set 25-20. And it was really in this part of the opening set where the Wolves were able to run away with things. Carlson sets there to the far side for Ridgway, and it's eventually a point for the Hawks. So Ridgway with a good set of minutes for the Hawks. Back to work is Reagan Hanfeld. Could have close to a double hit there for Waukee Northwest, nothing called. A net violation there gives it another point here for Ankeny. Up by 3. Steinkamp. Unorthodox, but it works for Anna Pelds. Not what you would traditionally see with a free ball sent forward. It's almost in the act of a serve. Craftiness by the junior. Makes it a side out. From the middle, it was Danberg. Went to Danberg the last time. Instead, going back to the far angle for Piper Ladwig. Second kill here in the second set for the sophomore. Ranges at 6'3" for Waukee Northwest. Carlson with the initial play. Dropped down beautifully by Marley Ellison. Just great plays we've seen from both sides here in this contest tonight. Wouldn't expect anything different. Awkward handle initially by Vogt, and that allows the Hawks to easily swarm in and get that right in the center of the Waukee Northwest logo. Up 3 and continuing to serve. Right. Goes off the antenna and wide. There from Cameron Scheib. Wolves down by 2. Here in the latter stages of set number 2. A little misdirection counter there from Olivia Ankeny. Had a good stretch earlier. Scheib. Tremendous dig by Taylor. Hawks keep it alive. In the middle. Initially denied. Quick action for Risk. Dug from Steinkamp, or excuse me, from Janowitz. Taking a bit of a spill. There were the Wolves who couldn't field the ball cleanly. Never want to be on the wrong end of those sequences. Carlson. Really forcing the back zone to having to react. That's why she is so dangerous. Carlson, the Auburn University commit. Feeds to the middle. Quick plays and finding the opening here along the near side is Reagan Hanfeld, and seeing things slip away as we do have a set point here for Ankeny. It's Waukee Northwest, and they will call their second and final timeout here of the second set. So Ankeny responding very nicely here after giving up the opening set 25-20. And it's really been all set up by the serving here. Entering this contest with a 94.2% service efficiency when they need to be able to make things difficult for the opposition. That's one of the key areas. Carlson here on the set point. Wolves are going to get a point, but great diving effort by Alana Coleman. London Taylor. Calling for it near side, and dropping it down is Olivia Ankeny. So Ankeny comes back to take the second set. We are tied up at 1 here at Waukee Northwest High School on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
The world is going electric, and Metro Heating and Cooling is leading the charge. Just like Tesla revolutionized how we drive, we are transforming how you experience comfort by offering electric air source heat pumps. Experience the unparalleled efficiency, comfort, and savings, and the best part is, it's more affordable than ever. Receive up to $3,000 of a qualifying Trane home comfort system. Join the electric revolution with Metro Heating and Cooling and enjoy a smarter, greener future today. Visit our website or call us now to make the switch.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you and I both know that you've been wanting to convert your drafty old wood-burning fireplace into a high-efficient gas one. Well, this is the perfect time. Heating Glow is making it easier than ever. If you buy this year between September 15th and October 13th, Heating Glow is giving a free vent kit worth up to $650, making it easier than ever to convert that old wood burner. But the best deal in years won't last, so come on in today. Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homemakers at 109th and Douglas.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa High School sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Jumping into the third set here on the Central Iowa Sports Network, Hunter Phillips along with our crew. Glad to have you with us here for a top 10 showdown. Waukee Northwest taking the opening set, but Ankeny coming right back, winning 25-20 in the second set. Ankeny Centennial, the top-ranked team in Class 5A, also on the Central Iowa Sports Network tonight, taking on Johnston there in the jungle. And in set number 2, it looks like Ankeny Centennial is going to put things away and take a 2-0 lead there in that contest. So both teams showing the other their game plan here for this particular match. And the third encounter between the Wolves and the Hawks. And it will be Waukee Northwest who will start off this third set with the service. And it will be Avery Vogt, the 5'10 junior. And away we go. Just wide off to the right. Cameron Shive just watches the ball go by for the opening point here in this third set. Bailey Carlson for 1,000 career digs in her illustrious tenure at Ankeny. Had some good serves there in the second set in particular, but that time Waukee Northwest all over it. Slammed down with authority by Reagan Hanfeld. Hanfeld put a lot on that, and no surprise. Enter the night with 256 kills on the season, 2.8 per contest, and 925 kills as a team this year for Ankeny, tops in 5A. And so many players can score in that variety. Grayson Adams tried to set, but just too close to the net. Waukee Northwest back with it here in London Taylor. Their left-handed delivery. Swung to the right side, And the Wolves are right there to stop it with Avery Vogt and Avery Cords. Again, just sophomore and freshman there in that tandem. Taylor looks to press the back zone, too far. That'll set things up for Ankeny. Cameron Scheib. Center. Too much heat there from Logan Vogt. Certainly someone you want to get involved as much as you can. There, right side. Another additional option is Piper Ladwig. And so she will check out. And back to serve is Anna Peltz. For Waukee Northwest, we're tied up at 4. Contact there from Ellison. Pair of Hawks there on the denial. Vogt. Dug by Carlson. Textbook. That was dropped by Ridgeway. Diving effort from Carlson, couldn't get there, and the Wolves outlast the Hawks to take back the lead. Now 5-4. Again, Waukee Northwest, the defending Class 5A champions. Ankeny, meanwhile, a program that has rich history on its side, searching for their first state championship since 2020, back when the state tournament was still played in Cedar Rapids. That was under legendary coach, Hall of Famer Dave Wims. One of 5 state titles for the Hawks. 2 teams that are destined for big things in the weeks ahead. Catching a glimpse of one another here in the waning stages of the regular season. Taylor to Vogt. A free ball and taken on by Janowicz. 7-5. Waukee Northwest. Vogt with the service. From the line, it was Scheib. And the Hawks couldn't get there. 3-point lead here for Waukee Northwest. Vogt trying to keep this run going here for the Wolves. Quick set delivery. Waukee Northwest right there. Dug up by Grayson Adams. Right into the lap of Anna Peltz. Back and forth play. A misdirection. Kill there for the sophomore Marley Ellison. Olivia Ike is back in for Ankeny, first time here in this 3rd set. They brought her in, and it seems like that has been a spark for the Hawks here tonight. There is Ike. Taylor. Right there on the line, but it is out of bounds. There from Avery Cords. But boy, that just had a lot of muscle behind it. So a few kill attempts that have gone a little wide for Waukee Northwest here in this 3rd set. And there's an ace. So tied again at 8. Steinkamp. Handled from the back. Not the effort there from Logan Vogt, what she wanted, as it goes squarely into the net. 2-0 run here for the Ankeny Hawks. Steinkamp has done a great job of keeping the Wolves at bay. Make it 3 in a row. Getting involved in the action, Raquel Risk. There's so many other players for Waukee that command attention. That sets things up nicely for the fellow Hawks that are around. That service error will make it a side out and bring things back to Waukee Northwest and Avery Cords. Picked up by Scheib. And then swung on in the middle and getting the kill is Marley Ellison. So Ellison, after gaining the point, she will go to the bench and will trade places with Alana Coleman. Serve here from Coleman. Collected by the Hawks. Free ball up, but still pinning it there in territory was Logan Vogt. Avery Vogt with the serve. Ike. Just attacking the opposite end when given the green light. Service error, second here in this third set for Ankeny. Opens the door back up for here for Waukee Northwest. Far side. Net violation there before the ball even made contact by the Hawks. So now Grayson Adams will send this one away with the lead at 2 for Ankeny, who took the second set 25-20. But the precision serving, which has been such a big strength for Ankeny this season, just has not been there in this third set for Coach Bathke and her Hawks. Keeps this one tight, separated at 1. Finding success in the middle of the zone has been the Hawks, and Cameron Scheib getting another kill tonight. Now it's about piecing points together for Ankeny and making the Wolves work. But the Wolves right now, noticing a blemish right now from the Hawks. Anna Peltz will now serve this with her team down 1. They took the opening set 25-20. Tremendous effort there by Peltz to start. Carlson, Ridgway, and it's Taylor that digs it back up. Calling for it is Carlson. From further back and taking care of business is Cameron Scheib. Reagan Hanfelt will now handle the serving for Ankeny, up by 2. Taylor, the initial touch. Glanced over by the Wolves. Somehow getting a piece of it was Hanfelt. But that's where it all stopped for the Hawks. So now Logan Vogt. Will go central, or check that near side for the serve. Carlson coming up with the initial play. Janowicz. Now it's Ridgway for Ankeny. Both sides going end to end, but it eventually lands into the stands. And a point for the Hawks. So really all of these sets thus far have played out in the same fashion. Back and forth. But then teams really start to pull away once they get to the 18-point mark, right around there. Just getting a piece of it there, and what looked to be a strong kill attempt that would have gone out of bounds. So Waukee Northwest down 3, will call a timeout. We will take one with them here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals.
So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
Timeout on the floor called by Waukee Northwest. Ankeny up 17-14. 1-1 in the set department for our teams. Waukee Northwest has done a good job out of timeouts tonight. But it was really in this juncture in the second set where things started to just unravel a bit. Carlson doing her best to try to keep it alive with the top of her hand, but it is Waukee Northwest that wins the point. Crosstown rival Waukee, ranked 8th in the state, defeating Urbandale in straight sets 3-0. Earlier we talked about Ankeny Centennial hosting Johnston. That was a 2-0 lead for Ankeny Centennial, the top-ranked team in Class 5A. Vogt. Picked up by Carlson. Here's a play for the Wolves. Kept alive by the shoe, but that's not going to work for Ankeny. Avery Vogt trying to keep the pressure on Ankeny. Ikey has had a solid night tonight. But then when in doubt, go to Cameron Shive. Slams it down. Can force the action on all areas of the court for Ankeny. It leads by 3. They've won a few points. Get out of their grasp with some service errors. Ball sent wide by Piper Ladwig, who does have a kill in each of these sets here tonight. Lead is 4 for Ankeny. It is their largest here in this third set. Carlson with the serve. And the dig attempt gets caught by a fan there nicely there on the Waukee Northwest side. Those 2 3-0 runs for Waukee Northwest have not been there here in this third set. Taylor. Quick glance over by Hanfelt. Scheib. Blocked by the Wolves. So now it's a matter of building off of that for Waukee Northwest, but Ankeny has had multiple answers here in the second, now going into the third set. Scheib couldn't keep it in bounds. Losing a little bit of grip now in this third set as Ankeny Janowicz serves. And Alana Coleman put it right back to the Ankeny bench, and this will warrant a timeout by the Hawks as we are knotted up at 20 here in this third set. We'll step away as well for a brief moment on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
The momentum has shifted just a little bit after what was a 4-point lead for Ankeny. Wiped away by Waukee Northwest, but they give it right back on the side outs here to to Ankeny. Looking to regain traction is Grayson Adams and Ankeny. 2 Hawks die for it. Scheib, handled by Janowicz. Vogt plays it over. That is going to be a double hit on Ankeny. Closest it has been deep in a set tonight. So knotted up at 21. Hawks find Ridgeway. Janowicz with some great digs here down the stretch. But the shot goes wide. Point for Ankeny. Cameron Scheib to serve. Marley Ellison back in for Ankeny. Powerful swing there from Piper Ladwig. And then Ankeny comes right back as Ridgeway takes care of it. So as this third set starting to wind down, another timeout here deep into the set for head coach Jody Vogt and her 6th-ranked Waukee Northwest Wolves. Following tonight's match for Waukee Northwest, they will be at Dowling Catholic to close out the regular season a week from tonight. Meanwhile, for Ankeny, again, closing down their schedule as well. They will take on the Urbandale Jayhawks also a week from tonight there at Urbandale. So back we go, Ankeny. Trying to close things out, but the Wolves are saying not so fast. Piper Ladwig continuing to remain confident with her style of play. Waukee Northwest 4-1 in CIML action. Ankeny, along with Dowling Catholic, at 4-2. But amongst the teams in the CIML, Ankeny has the longest win streak. And Waukee Northwest ties it up 23-all. Ankeny Centennial is the only team to have an unblemished record in CIML play at 6-0. Looking to continue that tonight, doing well against Johnston, who came in 1-5 in the conference. Well-timed drop. But Ankeny is right there. Quick set over. Close play along the line. And Avery Votes ball just a touch outside. Just a bang-bang play. And a tough moment. This is the set point for Ankeny. Tightest it's been. And it goes out, sailing out on Avery Cords. And Ankeny holds on to win the third set 25-23. They will take a 2-1 lead into the fourth set, which will be coming your way next here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals.
So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
October savings at DeArmond Chevy GMC Knoxville. New Silverado 1500 Custom 4x4s with up to $8,000 off. New HDs with 5.9% for 84 months. 5 all-new 2025 Chevy Equinox in stock. Receive up to $8,000 off Sierra 1500 SLTs and $3,000 off new GMC Terrain. And we want your trade. Receive $300 to $500 more or we'll buy it from you. All at DeArmond Chevy GMC in Knoxville, Iowa.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Ready for our fourth set of action here at Waukee Northwest High School, the Wolves Den. Setting for this top 10 matchup in Class 5A, Hunter Phillips, along with our crew here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Glad to have you with us here for some late regular season volleyball. Ankeny took the opening, Waukee Northwest took the opening set 25-20. But since then, Ankeny has rattled off the last two sets, 25-20, and one that came down to the wire, 25-23. Service error will give the opening point here, side out for Waukee Northwest. We just had a few plays fall out of their control a bit. Olivia Ike has been in firm control here in this front part of the zone, near side, number 17 for Ankeny. Has at least 2 kills per set here tonight. And then getting back involved, Cassidy Danberg. Here is London Taylor. been awfully effective with their services tonight. Ankeny. Taylor diving to grab it. But then the block attempt goes right back. Piper Ladwig couldn't get it through the block there of the Hawks. Grayson Adams and Ankeny back to work. Did see at least 4, maybe 5 service errors by Ankeny there in the third set. Area trying to clean up here. They want to try to close out this victory here tonight. But for Waukee Northwest, just trying to piece together 2, sometimes 3-0 scoring runs. Critical in this matchup against a veteran Ankeny team. Scheib puts it over for Ankeny. 2 hits here on Waukee Northwest. Just a little unsure of themselves there on that particular play. Marley Ellison checks in, and it will be Cameron Scheib. Had a very active night, no surprise for the senior. Well-placed serve. And the attempt there from Logan Vogt goes wide. Just lost a little bit of touch over the last few sets. Ankeny up by 1 here in the fourth set. Carlson. It goes to Ridgway. Now Vogt and the Hawks thought that they had a clean kill there, or excuse me, block there, but just enough power there for Logan Vogt. Tied up at 4. Awkward play there for Marley Ellison to make. They're close to the net. They're along that left side. Another service for Vogt. Just knocked over by Maya Ridgway, the senior. Ridgway's been effective in moments like that tonight. Reagan Hanfeld serves. Boy, Ankeny had that well read with the likes of Ridgway and Risk. Powerful strike from the middle, cleaned up there from the front by Cords. But Ankeny had it all well covered until that moment right there. Tied up at 6, Waukee Northwest. Back to serve, here's Avery Cords. Fake to the middle, Ridgway. Switching over, but then just taking matters into her own hands. Raquel Risk. Olivia Ike back in for Ankeny, who leads by 1. Steinkamp to serve. Brushed over by Logan Vogt. Sometimes it's not the power, but it's the touch that makes the difference, and it does there. All knotted up once again here at 7-all here in our fourth set. Ankeny up 2-1. Trying to extend the best win streak among CIML programs. Ankeny wanted a double hit. That's what caught Carlson off guard, but the Wolves We're able to pin it to the back zone either way. A rare service error. Have not seen many by Waukee Northwest tonight, especially from Avery Vogt. Tied again here at 8. Ankeny with an incredible 32-4 record. Waukee Northwest at 24-7. Play towards the right side, and that'll do it right there from Piper Ladwig. Ladwig again at 6'3", and just a sophomore for Waukee Northwest. Free ball from Carlson. See how it's played here by Waukee Northwest. Ladwig has had the hot hand. Ankeny. And it went off the antenna and then wide, so point for Waukee Northwest. 2-point leads have been few and far between here in this fourth set. Janowicz right into the net to give it right back to Ankeny on the side out. Just the things you cannot afford here late in this match if you are Waukee Northwest. Bailey Carlson. Couldn't find the boundary. So both teams trade the side outs off of service errors. Ankeny. And Ankeny gets another kill tonight. Avery Vogt couldn't field the ball cleanly despite good effort there from the Wolves on the back end. Grayson Adams, one of the very few youngsters on the team for Ankeny, handles the serve, couldn't get the dig, was Coleman. So back in for Waukee Northwest will be Anna Peltz. Peltz has caught the Hawks off guard at times tonight. Trying to build a rhythm here for the Wolves, who are up by 2. Scheib hit it over the first time. Great awareness there by Logan Vogt as the Hawks were reeling right there in the front zone and saw that there was plenty of real estate to work with. Largest lead for the Wolves here in this fourth set, but they turn it back over. They're on the side out. Third service error by Waukee Northwest. Cleaned up by Carlson, Ridgeway. Free ball from Scheib. Vogt. And it went off the fingertips and out of bounds by Carlson. Excellent ball movement by the Wolves to regain their largest lead of 3. Took the first set 25-20. And there's an ace. I feel like that was something that really needed to happen for the Wolves after a few service errors. And a timeout will be called by Ankeny, down by 4 here in set number 4 on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
The Yarman Ford Kickoff Event. Score big on a new 2024 F-150 XLT with 3.9% for 66 months plus a total savings of $8,250. Get a new 2024 Bronco Badlands with a total savings of $6,000 and special incentives on new Ford SUVs like the 2024 Ford Escape and Bronco Sport and the new 2024 Edge and Expedition with big savings. All at DeArmond Ford Indianola. DeArmondFord.com.
Approaching the 9 o'clock hour here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Waukee Northwest up 15-11 here in the fourth set. A must-win right now for the Wolves, with Ankeny up 2-1. Do have a final from Ankeny at Ankeny Centennial High School. The Jaguars sweeping the Dragons in 3 sets to improve their record to 24-3 overall, 7-0 in CIML play. So the number 1 team in Class 5A continuing to be in a groove. That was the last loss for Waukee Northwest. Splitting the series this year. Ankeny, meanwhile, calling a timeout just a few plays earlier. Solid cushion here for Waukee Northwest, who overcame a 4-point lead in the third set, eventually fell 25-23. Carlson. Boy, that was well placed there from Marley Ellison to take advantage of the space there along that 10-yard line. Steinkamp pushing the Wolves back a bit. Carlson, the dig. Free ball over from Ankeny. Now from the middle. Fielded cleanly by the Hawks again. Not many kills that have not gone in the favor of Olivia Ike here tonight. Vogt with the serve. Dropped down by Ike. That goes through the block tool there by Piper Ladwig. The lead is 5 now. The largest for Northwest here. And this fourth set, trying to even things up at 2. Ankeny, meanwhile, having to battle back. Not faced many deficits like these tonight. Taylor, initially for Waukee Northwest. There's Leah Janowicz. Catching the Hawks where they aren't. 19-13 Waukee Northwest. Despite some service errors, they have been able to battle through that adversity and play well, but Olivia Ike and the Hawks not going to go down without a fight here in this fourth set. It will be Alana Coleman checking in and serving. No doubt about it there from Logan Vogt. Waukee Northwest showing a lot of toughness here. Sent over. There's Ike. Much bigger presence here in this fourth set, and rightfully so. Cuts the lead to 5. This is who they want to have the ball in their hands. It's Bailey Carlson. Carlson with the dig, but not there. Piper Ladwig with a very good stretch, as was the case for Cassidy Danberg. Wolves trying to cruise into and force a fifth set here on its home court. Backline handles. Scheib hasn't had many touches here in this fourth set. Timeout will be called here by Ankeny, with things starting to slip away for the Hawks as Waukee Northwest is in control 22-15 in the fourth set here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
This is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you and I both know that you've been wanting to convert your drafty old wood-burning fireplace into a high-efficient gas one. Well, this is the perfect time. Heating Glow is making it easier than ever. If you buy this year between September 15th and October 13th, Heating Glow is giving a free vent kit worth up to $650, making it easier than ever to convert that old wood burner. But the best deal in years won't last, so come on in today. Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homemakers at 109th and Douglas.
What a response by the Wolves here in this fourth set, up 22-15 after dropping the previous two by scores of 25-20 and 25-23. London Taylor with another effective delivery. Fourth set within firm reach now here for the Wolves. The back zone has been really tested by Waukee Northwest here in this fourth set. And that went out. A little bit of a frustration there from Hanfelt. Here as we have the set point. Ikey. But then keeping things alive is Hanfelt. Still remains set point here for Waukee Northwest. So Waukee Northwest will go ahead and take a timeout just to regroup. So again, the last loss for Ankeny came against Ankeny Centennial back on September 26th. That was a 3-1 loss. In that particular match, they fell in 3 straight sets after taking the first. So just when Ankeny was really gliding through this contest, Waukee Northwest putting together quite a fourth set. They're just 1 point away from going to a fifth and final set. There to the middle and putting the finishing touches on it is Logan Votes. And so we'll take 5 sets here at Waukee Northwest High School. And we'll have that for you after this break on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
The world is going electric, and Metro Heating and Cooling is leading the charge. Just like Tesla revolutionized how we drive, we are transforming how you experience comfort by offering electric air source heat pumps. Experience the unparalleled efficiency, comfort, and savings, and the best part is, it's more affordable than ever. Receive up to $3,000 of a qualifying Train home comfort system. Join the electric revolution with Metro Heating and Cooling and enjoy a smarter, greener future today. Visit our website or call us now to make the switch.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you and I both know that you've been wanting to convert your drafty old wood-burning fireplace into a high-efficient gas one. Well, this is the perfect time. Heating Glow is making it easier than ever. If you buy this year between September 15th and October 13th, Heating Glow is giving a free vent kit worth up to $650, making it easier than ever to convert that old wood burner. But the best deal in years won't last, so come on in today. Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homemakers at 109th and Douglas.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
It will take 5 sets to settle this top 10 showdown between Waukee Northwest and Ankeny. Once again, Hunter Phillips, along with our crew. Glad to have you with us here tonight. Here's where we are in the last set of matches on the regular season. Randy Nielsen is our producer. On camera, Caleb Neese. Delivering all the sights and sounds here from Waukee Northwest High School. If you're just joining us, Waukee Northwest, they took the opening set 25-20, but then Ankeny was able to rattle off the next two with scores of 25-20 and then 25-23. But then Waukee Northwest really exploded there in that fourth set, 25-16, and are looking to carry that momentum here into the final set here tonight. Ankeny, meanwhile, one of the hottest teams in the entire state, looking to remain hot. Ike. Took enough off of it to keep the Wolves in a tough spot. Bailey Carlson, the standout senior, serves. Taking it over is Ladwig. Going back to Cameron Scheib is Ankeny. Was strong in the third set. Again, did not have many plays in her direction in the fourth set. Carlson looking to string a set of points together. But a service error. Side out will give it back to Waukee Northwest. Leah Janowicz, the sophomore outside hitter. Scheib. The Wolves right there. They go to Scheib once again. Goes over the initial wall. Dug out by Coleman. Hawks going to the back zone. Almost a double there on Vogt. And did it stay in bounds? Yes, it did. Tightrope back by Piper Ladwig. Wolves 3, Hawks 2. Tied at 2. And you couldn't have placed it any better than that. Big time ace by the sophomore. A young, energetic Wolves team. looking for a marquee win here late in the regular season. Scheib. Taylor gives to Vogt. Logan Vogt got it right there to the center. That was actually a point for Ankeny. Vogt was in the right spot, but just a little bit off. Trying to take advantage are the Hawks. But this time Vogt will not be denied. Pretty much in the same position as last. It is 5-3. Waukee Northwest. Third of the way to where they want to go here to close things out. Maya Ridgway. Ridgway this time from the right side. Vogt. Good extension by Carlson. Calls it out to Scheib. And then Piper Ladwig with the pipes to be able to get the strength in there and cause Ankeny to call a timeout. Waukee Northwest up by 3 in the 5th set on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Well, let's go Wolves chants are starting to rain down here in the Den. Waukee Northwest was down 2-1 in the 4th, but then went on an incredible flurry and have not looked back. Out of the timeout called by Ankeny. Scheib. Couldn't get a clean piece of it, and even so, directly into the nylon. It's a 7-3 lead for Waukee Northwest, their largest here of the set. Ridgway. Taylor thought that the play still continued. Waukee Northwest fans not happy, as it looked like Taylor got underneath it. But then a premature celebration caused the referee to still reward the point to Ankeny. See how that swings things here. Ridgway from the middle zone. Ladwig. Piper Ladwig. Sensational stuff here down the stretch for the Wolves. And she will get a warm welcome there at the bench. Anna Peltz will serve with Waukee Northwest up by 4. Looking to top the number 3 team in the state. But what do the Hawks have to say for it? Ridgway, Taylor, incredible effort. Oh, but that is one that Vogt wants back. Hawks hoping that that is the spark that can get a rally put together. It will be Reagan Hanfeld to serve. Vogt. Smoked down by Avery Cords, rather. Cords arguably has the most power on those kill attempts for this Waukee Northwest team, and just a freshman, folks. 9-5, Waukee Northwest. Ridgway pins it right to the middle. Ridgway getting a critical point. We'll check out. Maya Steinkamp as well as Olivia Ankeny back in for the Ankeny Hawks, who trail by 3. Too much on it. There from Logan Vogt. Saw the opportunity, but couldn't place it there to the back line. Set there towards the right side, and the kill is put on by Avery Vogt. Good answer from Waukee Northwest, who is 5 points away here in set 5. Carlson, the initial play. Ankeny. From the back line. It was Avery Cords. It just goes out of bounds. Hawks. Trying to reel something together. Quick set. Carlson is there for Ankeny. Scheib. The tool to block. Went through and then out of bounds. Point for Ankeny. And a timeout by Waukee Northwest. Decided by 1 point here in this 5th set. Don't go anywhere here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals.
So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
There have been so many ebbs and flows throughout the course of these 4.5 sets. Waukee Northwest was up by 3, but Ankeny has stormed right back and out of the timeout. Waukee Northwest gets a little more breathing room. Piper Ladwig, who has been superb here in this 5th set, patrols the front of the zone for Waukee Northwest. Side out, back to Ankeny. Coming down to it here at Waukee Northwest High School. Both sides do have 1 timeout remaining. And where did it land? Stay out. Tied up at 11. Carlson. Touched over by Vogt. Ankeny with the heads-up play. Ankeny, another time, and it landed in. What precision by Olivia Ankeny. Ankeny, for the first time here in this 5th set, has the lead. Carlson continuing to serve. Janowicz couldn't handle, and sensing her team is in a bit of trouble here, timeout is called by Jody Vogt and Waukee Northwest, who forced this 5th set after defeating Ankeny in the 4th, 25-16. But if any team has been able to weather different forms of adversity, it has been Waukee Northwest. So again, the Wolves are out of timeouts. Ankeny, if needed, has one remaining in their back pocket. Bailey Carlson. Was it too strong? No, fielded by Janowicz. In the middle, it was sent back from Hanfelt. Scheib plays it over. Ladwig. Collected by Carlson, right side, Ike. Now in the middle, it's Vogt. Hawks in position, and Ike makes it now a match point. Big-time players making big-time plays. And a senior instrumental in this rally. Vogt went through the grip of Hanfelt. Still a match point here for Ankeny. The sophomore, Leah Janowicz, to get a good serve in. And unfortunately, it goes into the nets. A 5-set thriller, and the Ankeny Hawks continue to soar as they have won 8 in a row. And they win 3-2 over the Waukee Northwest Wolves. So Ankeny, the third-ranked team in the state, they improved to 33-4. Waukee Northwest coming up close, forcing the 5th set, but just shy. They fall to 22-8 here on the season. Just one more regular season game remains before postseason play is upon us. So, on behalf of our entire crew, led by our producer Randy Nielsen, also a big shout out to Caleb Neese there on camera. I'm Hunter Phillips signing off here from Waukee Northwest High School, and we thank you for watching Iowa High School Volleyball on the Central Iowa Sports Network.